Hey everyone, welcome to my video, and today we are going over on the Cvent integration into the Verbit platform. Today I'm going to show you how to integrate the platform into the Cvent plugin on Verbit, and then I'm going to show you how to schedule a session and set up the Verbit widget in Cvent. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, you'll need to be logged into your platform here. As you can see, we are at the events. You'll need to go to the right-hand corner here and select the admin panel. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to integrations to the REST API. And if you haven't already, you need to create a workspace. So we're going to provide a workspace name, right? And we have to make sure that workspace has the event, all the event permissions selected. Then you're going to say save. Once you've done that, the next thing you'll need to do is we'll have to go to the developer portal. Here at the developer portal, we need to get the API key and the client key. So as you can see here, we already have some pre-existing client keys. Let me just go walk you through how to set that up. Just to make sure you understand, one of the things to take in consideration is make sure you select the correct workspace that you want to put this application on. So let's go ahead and create that application. Give it a name, right? And the first thing, one of the things that we're going to do is the first permission we are going to get webcast read. The next one is the sessions read. Event sessions read. The next permission we're going to get is the events read, right? Events read. And last but not least, the attendees read. Attendees read. Once you have the event attendees read, the event events read, and the event sessions read with the event webcast permission, then you're ready to go ahead and create your new application. And then make sure you copy your client ID and your client secret. And then you are ready to go over to the Verbit platform. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm now in the Verbit platform. What we're going to do right now is we're going to go to linked accounts. Now, typically, Cvent plugin count would be here in available connections, especially if this is your first time. But we already have a plugin already set for this. The thing is, what's great about this plugin is you could add as many connections that you want. And you can see we already have one created. I'm going to go ahead and add that new connection that we just made. So let's go ahead and give it a unique name, right? I will go ahead and paste in the client ID and the client key. Those were the two fields to copy over. And then we're going to pick the live solution we want. We'll take Captivate. We'll do source English. And then, depending on your setup, you could pick any other output languages outside of English that you'll bring. So English will automatically come through, unless you do UK English. But in this case, US English will come through. We'll just say these are the languages I wish to have on this connection. And what it means is every time I order my meetings through this connection, this is the languages that will be attached to that. So we're going to go ahead and test and create. And then we'll get a success message. Now we're ready to schedule a session. So that will be the next thing we will do. Now you should be in the session list. So here we create brand new meetings. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a brand new meeting and we're going to add a widget with the Captivate embedded iframe that pulls the transcription into the meeting. So let's first create that meeting. For the sake of this walkthrough, I'm not going to get into too much detail of what these fields do, how to set them up. Feel free to go to the Cvent site to learn more about it. But for now, we're going to just set up an impromptu quick meeting, um, just kind of so you get an idea of the ease of setup. So as you can see now, I am putting together the meeting to start now. And then we'll go ahead and finish this section, and then we need to edit the video settings. So let's go to the video settings. We'll edit that. We want to select live because this will be a live stream. And currently Cvent powered by Zoom is what we currently support. And for the sake of this walkthrough, we're not going to record the session. I'm not going to get into too much of the details down here as this is where you will need to grab your streaming ID for wherever your origination is, but that we don't have to worry about. Whenever you book a new session, the order will send a Verbit bot to your Zoom session. It will send the Zoom link to that order, and you'll be pretty much ready to go after that. So let's go ahead and save it. Now that it is saved, we should be getting an email. So after booking the session, you'll get an email just like this, and it will have the name of the session, and then it'll have the embedding code. So the embedding code is a iframe snippet that allows you to take the transcription page that you normally see in Verbit platform and allows you to put it into any other web page or other control or component that you wish to see. So you're going to end up copying this code here. So once we got that, we'll go back to Cvent. Now that we have the email, let's go ahead and let's go put together the widget. Now to do that, we need to go to the attendee hub. We need to go website and app. Now that we're here, we need to go to manage website. We'll need to go to features. We need to go to session content. Now we'll go to code widgets. We'll go to setup. We're going to create a code widget. We're going to call it Verbit. We'll add closed captioning. Now that we have the widget up, we're going to go ahead and select the session. We'll select demo test. So let's go ahead and add that code. So it's this embedded iframe. It will be in your email that you get from Verbit. And then after you've put it in, just go ahead and add the code. Update the page. Make sure you save your update. And then that's it. We're pretty much done. The thing we just have to make sure going forward is that this is all set up, and then once we're ready to go, we could go ahead and start our session. So here we have our video. We're running a already pre-recorded event from another endpoint. So you can see the stream here from the video. We have the audio coming into our Zoom chat, and we also have our Verbit bot picking up the transcription. So the nice thing is if you come in later, it keeps all those transcriptions history inside your iframe. We can even go to the languages that we specified earlier in the plugin. So you can see that is also in French. Let's jump back to English. And you can see what popped out are the insights, or Gen V insights. So let's look at some of those insights. You could do things like create chapters. As you can see, chapters are kind of already created. It breaks down the material, and you can always regenerate the update with new information. As you can see, we've kind of did that with the summary. It gives you a title and a breakdown of the lecture, making it easier for audience members to know what was being talked about. And other fun features like quizzes and key terms, right? Another thing we do is we have flexibility in this iframe widget to make font larger. We can even change the contrast and the theme of our widget, make it easier to read for some of our users, giving a lot of flexibility. Well, that is it. Thank you for joining me on this video of the Cvent integration to Captivate. Good luck, and I will see you in the next one.